Parliament to talk to us about, of course, the process that will be followed outside, or rather inside, during that debate of the motion of no confidence. Abra, a very good afternoon to you. Lukhanyo on the other side tells me that, of course, security has been beefed up. Take us through the process that's going to unfold today. Is it very different from the previous motion votes that we have seen in the past?
Alicia, yes, it's much different. I mentioned earlier that coming into work this morning, I felt like it was a State of the Nation address today. It was difficult getting to your respective parking areas. I've seen people who normally park in the parliamentary precinct. They've been turned away. People who look like MPs have been turned away because they're not allowed to go into the normal parking areas. And all the roads are completely blocked off. What just happened now, though, Alicia, is that the ANC pro-Zuma supporters, they've just arrived. So we literally have opposition parties head-to-head with ANC Zuma supporters on this side. It's loud, it's noisy. We have music blaring from the one side versus the ANC guys who have their own music here. Of course, loud hailers, people shouting pro and anti-Zuma messages. I'm not quite clear how many people are part of the pro-Zuma march. I've been told it's hundreds. On the anti-Zuma side, we have, I've been told, thousands are on that side. But these people are obviously still making their way to Parliament. So we can't actually give you an exact number right now. Security, yes, tight. I'm seeing more POP, public order police, who've just now suddenly come out of nowhere in their riot gear. We have Nialas all the way down the road in front of Parliament. That road is blocked off all the way down, so anybody trying to get within meters of Parliament won't be able to gain access to the precinct. We have I don't know what you call these things, but big barriers, big steel barriers up, so people literally cannot get in here. But yeah, it's a big day for Parliament and it's a big day for the country. And to help us to unpack exactly what the impact of this motion is, I'm going to be speaking again to SABC Acting Political Editor, Mzwai Mbeche. Mzwai, I mean, this is a lot. This is a lot. I mean, you've covered SONA with me before, and I don't remember it looking like this. Speak us through the impact of today.
Yeah, you can see that something is really happening today. So those who want the vote of no confidence to succeed are trying to really make sure that they are putting on their show. But of course, those who want it to fail are equally making a show. You know, we can just talk about this as a motion of no confidence, but this goes far beyond perhaps the person of the president. For example, very few people know that if it were to succeed, it means the entire executive, so the entire cabinet, must resign. So you can see that it's not just a simple issue of president going and that's it. So the president will be affected, the deputy president will be affected, the ministers will be affected. You can only imagine the staff under them. So I'm not sure if the members of parliament on either side have looked at all these issues. It's going to be a very big thing should it happen. But we know that even now the caucus is continuing, the ANC caucus, and of course other parties have had theirs as well. So where the ANC MPs have been basically showing signs that as much as there are those who are dissenting, but perhaps the majority will not do so. So let's wait and see when the debate starts at 2.
Which is why some analysts might argue, but so what about the implications? Because this is a democracy, and this is what you find. This is how democracy should be run.
This is a democracy that we agreed upon, and then so basically every event, no matter how chaotic it feels, strengthens this institution that we have relied upon to build this democracy. So this is part of what, as a country, we agreed upon. So in our country, it's a party political system, as you know. So, and then the members of parliament elect a president from amongst them. So that is why you even hear different noises from the opposition. For example, the DA would want the president to go and would put forward its own candidate. But a party like EFF, they want the president to go, and then the ANC can choose one of their persons. So you can see that democracy brings all these elements. At some point they converge, but somehow they diverge. So it's about interests. Everyone wants to serve their own interests.
So I thank you so much for that. Yes, in a little while we'll see whose interests will be served. It is just after 1 o'clock, 45 minutes left before the National Assembly sits, and of course we'll be here unpacking events for you. Alicia.
Thank you so much to our reporters there, Abra Barbia, alongside SABC acting political editor Mzwandile Mbeje, and of course members of opposition parties have reached Parliament following a march in the Cape Town